What's up everybody, this is Chardstrom, and today we have another Evike Box of Awesomeness unboxing for you guys. This time we have the Perfect Holiday Gift Edition 2024 Box of Awesomeness. I'm pretty excited to see what we got in this box. It's a decent size, and it's pretty heavy. Who knows what we got in this thing? Anyways, let's get this started. We got our knife, let's open this box. Alright guys, box is opened. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Alright guys, first up in the box, we have a weapons cache card. This time we have the Jack of Hearts, EMG Inkstead Arms SCW-9 PCCC. This thing is pretty cool. I would say this is a pretty cool gun. I don't think we've ever seen this on the channel before. Too bad we didn't get it. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up in the box, we have an Evike trigger. This is just a simple trigger to install into one of your AEGs or HPA setups. All it's really used for is just making your trigger look better, I guess, or if you really want to rep Evike. But neat. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up in the box, we have a battle wall. This time we have, I believe, the 4x32 or whatever it is in the gray color. So these things are awesome for installing all sorts of guns, accessories, as you can see, onto your wall. I love these things, and we got it in the gray color, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up, we have one of the Evike Warp Prism gun bags. Let's go ahead and open it up. Check it out guys, we have the Multicam Black Warp Prism bag. Apparently, these camo schemes are actually only specifically for the BOA series, so that's pretty neat. I'm not sure if that's 100% true, but I've been told that by multiple people, so I'm gonna go with it. These bags are pretty nice. I love all the features about them except for the HPA bags that are on the sides. They don't really hold anything very well. I feel like I would always dump everything out of them if I was holding it the wrong way, especially if I had this thing on my back, because there are backpack straps on the back, along with multiple pouches of whatever you want to put in here. You have this random, I guess, hanger type cord, whatever you want to call it. You have a little bit of molly space on the back, and you have an identification holder on the other side. And you can use these as your backpack straps, and on the inside of the bag, they even conveniently give you a over-the-shoulder type sling, so that's pretty nice. You are able to hold 2 or possibly more guns in here, depending on the size of the guns. So as you can see here, this is that individual divider to hold different guns into the case, and on both sides you conveniently have some straps to hold your gun from sliding around. These bags are very, very convenient, and they're super cheap. Like, you don't have to spend a lot of money, and they are very durable. They are amazing bags for the right price. On top of that, you have a few clips right here to kind of hold the bag together from spacing out, or you can undo them if you need to have more width within your bag. With this pouch, you have the sling sitting right here. It's just conveniently hooked onto this handle in order to prevent it from falling out of the bag, and you can fit all sorts of stuff in here. You have patch space right here, and you have a giant pouch to put whatever you want in it, mags, accessories, anything. And you have convenient molly space on the side to put whatever else you want on this bag. These things are pretty cool. I highly recommend them to anyone. Anyways guys, let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up in the box, we have this Colt Cybergun box. Let's go ahead and open it up. Check this out guys, we have a government model 1911, the non-blowback version. These things are pretty cool. They're super silent when you throw a suppressor on them. I think I've had this on the channel a few times now, but I would say these are pretty durable 1911s, especially for a non-blowback version that is all metal. This thing is pretty durable, it's got a good weight to it, and it feels good in the hands. Other than that, I would say this is a decent pistol, probably to help you get started into the sport. I would say with this exact model, it looks decent. You got some fake wood grips on the side, but they still look pretty nice. Other than that, I would say this is a pretty good pistol. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up in the box, we have a Krytac box. Let's go ahead and open it up. Check it out guys, we have a GPR-CC. This thing is actually pretty cool. This is my first time getting this rifle, and I actually like the look of this. This is a pretty cool handguard. It's like a skeletonized, but I don't even know how to describe this thing. It feels great in my hands. I think this is M-LOK on the bottom. I'm not entirely sure because they have the screw type mounting that they have on the sides as well. So maybe it's not M-LOK. It looks too big to be M-LOK, but I don't know. It could be. This gun also has a very decent bolt catch. It allows you to get into your hop-up and you just hit the side of the gun in order to reset the dust cover, and you just push the actual dust cover plate over to protect your hop-up. That is pretty nice. I love that about the LVOAs, that almost all of them have that feature. Other than that, this gun feels incredible in my hands. I really like this handguard compared to the LVOA. It feels super slick. It doesn't feel like I'm cutting my hands on any of the edges. There's barely anything here. And I like this cylinder type feel on the handguard. It looks amazing, especially when you're looking down the sights. You have all of these cutouts in the handguard that just kind of give it a really cool look when you're aiming down at your target. It comes with a really sturdy stock, the Krytac stocks, and then basically to get to your battery compartment, you just click these two buttons on the side and you get to your Dean's connector. On top of that, it comes with a Krytac manufactured grip. You have a Krytac forward assist. That's new. I don't think I've ever seen that on this gun, so that's pretty cool. The barrel itself is actually pretty nice because you have space to put any type of muzzle device or suppressor on this gun as you please. Compared to the Krytac LVOAs, you are only given limited space because the muzzle device is back in the handguard just barely. Unless you put a extended muzzle device or extended barrel on the outer barrel, you aren't able to put many different varieties of muzzle devices on that gun. I like this feature about this, and it looks absolutely amazing. The gun does come with a gas block tube looking feature if you decide to change out your handguard for a different one. You're also given your unjamming rod. We'll go ahead and throw our Krytac mag in the gun, like so. And this thing looks absolutely beautiful. It is honestly a really nice gun. I love this a lot. The box also gives you a set of iron sights that you can put on the gun if you decide to start off with iron sights rather than immediately throwing an optic on the gun. And with that, we have our iron sights on the gun, and they are some pretty decent iron sights. I like the large pinhole that it immediately starts you with, and I think there is a smaller pinhole that you can flick to, like so. So there we go, we have our smaller version, and you can change the height of the front sight by adjusting this piece at the bottom here. So that's pretty cool. The box also gives you a Dean's to Tamiya adapter in case you don't own any Dean's batteries. And the box conveniently gives you a set of rails for this type of handguard that has the screw type mounting feature. That's pretty nice in case you want to throw maybe a laser on the side or a foregrip on the bottom, or however you want to go about it. I would say this gun is actually really cool. I am very glad that we have gotten something different from Krytac. So, neat. Anyways guys, let's go shoot some guns. These guns were actually pretty nice. I liked the 1911 pistol. The non-blowback was pretty nice. It wasn't too loud, even in this confined space. Other than that, I liked the weight of the gun. It felt nice as I was shooting it. The fake wooden grips, they're not too nice. I mean, The weight of the gun is good, yes, but I don't like how scratchy these grips are. They're just not really comfortable in my opinion. But other than that, it's a pretty decent pistol, and I would probably give it a 6.5 out of 10. As for the GPR-CC, this gun was just like an LVOA. It shot really nice. The trigger response was amazing, as always, for Krytac at least. Other than that, I like this a lot better than the LVOA just because of the weight in the front is a little bit nicer. And I like how the skeletonized feel, you can kind of feel it in between your finger grooves, or whatever you would call these, your pads, I guess. I don't really know. But it feels really good in your hand as you're shooting it. Whereas the LVOA series, they're kind of bulky and they're just a solid piece of metal, whereas this has grooves that your fingers can kind of fit into, and it feels great. The iron sights themselves were perfect, and I felt like I was shooting pretty dead straight. Even though this is a confined space, I took this out for a little bit and it shot really nice. So I actually really like this gun. I would probably give this a 9.2 out of 10. I really enjoyed shooting this. Anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment as to what your favorite part of the video was. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all for watching and have a good one.